I'm always delighted to be with Saul News. This has been such a leader in the conservative movement and the Republican Party.
Welcome to the Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for August 14th, 2026. Fox News reports, Harris becomes accidental SAVE Act saleswoman as Trump attack spectacularly backfires. Conservatives piled on former Vice President Kamala Harris after she warned Americans would have to prove who you are under the Save America Act, arguing her criticism inadvertently turned into a sales pitch for the Republican-backed bill. Harris posted a video on her X account Friday discussing midterm elections while highlighting the SAVE Act, including lamenting to voters that you're going to have proof of who you are. The clip went viral among conservatives, with Trump even pinning the video to the top of his profile on Truth Social. Wonder why Kamala Harris thinks this is a bad thing. Posted Elon Musk's Political Action Committee America. Texas Representative Wesley Hunt posted in response, "The Jim Crow comparisons are tired. The poll tax is gone. Jim Crow is gone. Proving you're an American citizen before voting in an American election is not oppression. It's common sense." Town Hall reports, Mike Rogers says Abdul El-Sayed's anti-gas policies would crash Michigan economy. The left hates the things that make our lives better and more convenient. One of their biggest bogeymen is gas-powered cars, which are a symbol of freedom and allow Americans to travel across the country and live in suburban and rural areas without public transport. Abdul El-Sayed is one of those leftists. He wants to ban gas-powered cars, and that move would leave thousands of Michiganders without jobs to support their families and do untold damage to the Michigan economy. Mike Rogers is calling El-Sayed out for this.
But what we have to do is make sure that everybody understands. I mean, this guy has come out against Mackinac Island, the iconic tourist attraction that is very popular in the state of Michigan. He hates that. And you just go down this list. He wants to ban gasoline cars. I don't know if he checked, but we build gasoline cars in Michigan. I don't know if you knew that or not. Yeah. I mean, this guy is so wrong and so radical for our state. Once people know this, I think we're going to be in good shape going into November. And that's why the Democrats, I think, are in a little bit of a tizzy.
It should be noted that the Biden administration wasted billions on a program to build EV charging stations across the nation. Just 7 chargers were built despite $7.5 billion in spending. And finally, The Hill reports, Fetterman says he won't campaign against McCormick. Democratic Senator John Fetterman said he would not campaign against Republican Senator Dave McCormick in 2030 if he chooses to run for a second term. In remarks made to the Washington Examiner, Fetterman was asked whether he would support or oppose McCormick's potential run in 4 years. "Well, I would absolutely never move against my friend," he said, referring to McCormick as a great guy. The 2 Pennsylvania senators represent just one of 3 states with split representation in the Senate. They have done media appearances together, co-sponsored bills, and in July they filed a joint fundraising effort. The Democratic senator has been a critic of democratic socialism and progressivism, with a major point being his opposition to candidates who are against Israel. Senate Majority Leader John Thune said in late July that Republicans would welcome Fetterman into the party if he decides to leave the Democratic Party. And that concludes your Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for August 14th, 2026. For more political news faster, visit saulsnews.com.